Hey everyone, I'm Tara from Me and My Violin. In this video, we're going to go over third position notes on the A string. I have made some sheet music notes for you. So go to the description down below and you can print it out and follow along as we play through. We're going to do some exercises going over the notes in third position. We're going to play our Merrily We Roll Along, and then we're also going to take a little closer look at where the notes are written. So it would be a good idea, if you can, to print them out for today. Let's get started. Build your fingers up in first position on the A string. So playing A, first finger plays B, second finger C sharp, and third finger D. Now we're going to replace our third finger note, play the same note but with our first finger. So slide your hand up. A good way to check that this note is in the right spots, it's in tune, is to play it at the same time as your open D. If it's out of tune in the wrong spot, you'll get a sound that clashes. And then just move it around until you get that nice parallel sound. Two notes are very happy together. So that's a D. So the second finger is an E, and you can check that E with your open E. Should be the same sound. And then F sharp is the third finger, and right next to it the fourth finger plays G. In between notes, so we have D. If you put your second finger right next to your first, you get D sharp, or can also be called E flat. Then the second finger note that we played is E. Right next to E, you find either E sharp or more commonly just F natural or F. And then F sharp is the note that we played. G is the note that we played. And you get G sharp as well. So for our Merrily We Roll Along, we're going to play using that finger pattern, starting on the third finger. Go really slowly. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3. Slight little change there. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. Let's try it one more time. This time I won't call out the fingers, and we can take it at a slightly faster pace. 3, 4. Well done. And after our challenge that we did when we were doing the notes on the D string, you'll remember you can also play this in first position if you start on a first finger on the E string. Sometimes it's nice to practice in third position and then in first position. Okay, now we're going to have a look at the notes and where they're written. So let's take a closer look at this page that I showed you before. And as I said before in one of my videos previously, learning to read notes in third position is a lot like learning how to write cursive. So you know how to write print, now you're learning how to write cursive. It's still the same letter, still the letter H, but it's written in a different way. So in this sense, the note is written in the same way, but there are different ways to play it. So let's take a look at the first note here. So this note here is a D, and in first position we would play it with a third finger, But now in third position, we're playing it with a first finger, which I think is pretty obvious, but let's just have a little look quickly. And remember, you can play along with me. So that note D is going to be found third finger on the A string in first position, or you'll play it as first finger in third position. It's the same note, you're just playing it with a different finger. The second note on the page, the note E. Now there are three ways that I could play that note with the knowledge that we have so far. So the first way would be to play it as an open E. The next way would be on the A string with the fourth finger. And now I can also play it in third position with the second finger. The next note on the page, which is the F sharp. That up till now we've played in first position on the E string with the first finger. And now we're playing it with the third finger on the A string in third position. And the last note on that top line is the note G. And we would have played that on the E string with a low second finger. And now we're playing it in third position on the A string. Right next to the F sharp, you find the G. So when you are concentrating on reading the notes, you might find that it's easier just to sort of think, well, this note is one step higher than the one previously. So if it's one step higher, I'm going to add a finger. And then as you go and you get more accustomed to reading in third position, so then you'll start having the note names come to you as well. But you know I'm big on note names, so make sure that you're getting to know them as you play them, so that you always know the name of the note that you're playing, because that helps you to be able to know when fingers should be close together and when they should be far apart. The theory of music helps you with the intonation on the violin. Okay, and then the other thing I wanted to explain was on this page, how the F sharp works. You'll see over here, I've put the sharp as an accidental in front of the note. But in our tune that we played, I haven't put the sharp as an accidental. I've used a key signature. So we're not worried about the C sharp over there. This piece is in D major, that's why we've got two sharps. We are interested in this F sharp over here. Remember, when it's written in the key signature, it applies to every single F in the whole piece. So it would also apply to the note that's written in the first space over here. That would also be an F, and it would also be played as an F sharp. But in this piece, we don't have any of those lower Fs. We've only got these ones up at the top, on the top line. So it's nice and easy to see that this F sharp, which is written on the top line, applies to all of these Fs. So when you're playing from sheet music, always remember to look at the key signature as to give you an indication as to whether you're going to be playing an F sharp, which is the note that is far away from the second finger, so there's a space between those fingers, or if it's an F, in which case it would be close to the second finger. And I hope that helps you.